Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. Of course, we're going to map out the current range. Price price has been trading sideways in this range. So waiting for prices to go ahead and trace back down into discount. Price is looking for any area of demand in order to take any buying opportunities, but doesn't have to go all the way back down. The seller stepped back in here. It was making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And then started to trade sideways, but now structure starting to break down. There's liquidity sitting under these lows, and now sellers step back in here. But this is not an a strong impulsive move. It is still showing that supply is in control, and now prices are starting to correct. It is corrective structure going up right now. Let's go ahead and show this, which theoretically means price will can continue up, but then possibly go ahead and trace back down. But like I was saying, this is considered still the higher lows. What I've been saying last week, that if you did want to map out this current higher range, but this is the higher low, you do want to see this as a sideways consolidation. And you can, as you can see, price reacted from that low. So sellers weren't technically able to push down further into this discount area, even though this was corrective, and you should see another. It did break again. Like you can see, it broke structure again, but wasn't very strong enough to even pass these lows. So still looking for decisions to be made right now. Like I said, supply is in demand, starting to push sellers, and supply is still it's in control. Sorry, and prices are theoretically should be pushing down, but never know how strong these buyers will react from this area. If it does start to break these highs, then I'll be looking for buying opportunities in order to target the highs. And that's Euro on the 4-hour chart, GBP USD. Go ahead and map out the current range. Similar to Euro, this is the overall range. Still expecting some type of retracement back into discount of this overall range, but just like with Euro, just a few of these lows have been taken out, not the entire range. So you can see that this is technically a higher low. Still pushing up, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Right now, start to retrace back, but these lows have been taken out. Like I said, all the lows of this entire structure. So I'm still waiting for any type of retracement back down into discount of this entire range. Into discount of this entire range. Any type of area of demand. Look for any type of buying opportunities. Did break out of this consolidation pattern, but not strong enough. The buyers, still pushing higher prices higher. So technically, this is a higher low, and this is a higher low because it didn't take out all those lows. So technically, still, swing structure is bullish. It did start to break, break structure, but sellers aren't strong enough to, like I said, take out these lows. So technically, this is another higher low from this low. Could be looking for any type of buying opportunities once it starts breaking out past these highs, just like with Euro USD. This is the strong higher low, in which if it's broken, I'll be looking for selling opportunities. AUD USD continues to push higher. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. As you know, I was in a sell last week, which possibly shouldn't have, because it was definitely looks overextended, but it was technically just trading sideways, expecting prices to go back down, just like with the other US dollar pairs, into discount or any type of area of demand in order to take any buying opportunities. But prices continue to push higher, start breaking structure again to the upside. So as we continue, this is technically the higher low that broke the high, just like with the other pairs. This is the overall range as prices continue to trade higher. Just looking for any type of retracement back. If this can retrace back and stall out, I'll be looking for any type of buying opportunities. If it does retrace back fully, if there's any type of dollar news, there is dollar news today, and of course the Fed rate is coming up this week. It does start to retrace back and take out all these lows, then this will be the top of the range, and the structure will be broken, and prices will be headed back down toward the downside. But this is all depending on trade news and the tariffs. NZD USD. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. And as you can see, continues to push up just like AUD USD. Start to take out some of these, the liquidity sitting over these highs. Obviously, could consider this a bullish flag after this consolidative pattern. Took out some lows, just like with AUD, did not take out all of the lows, so it's technically the higher low. And once it start breaking out, this opportunity to go ahead and buy, and anticipation that these highs will be taken out, and the target will be the higher of the overall range. So that's why, we're waiting for a decision to be made on these other US dollar pairs, because some, are gonna retrace back down. That's what a perfect opportunity for in my opinion, to buy from like an area of demand and discount, or like I said, it could not. Buyers started to step back in and started to push prices higher. GBP AUD. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. And as you know, prices continue to push lower. This overall range as it consolidated sideways. There's still liquidity under these lows, and now starting to break out. This is a strong area of support, and prices have started to break down. So technically, this was the previous structure, and this is now the high that broke this low. So now I'm waiting for any type of rotation back into the discount of this range, since this has started to break down structure. Any type of retracement, I'll be looking for any type of selling opportunity from any type of area of supply in order to catch any type of move back down toward the lower prices. GBP NZD. Similar chart. Let's go and map out the current range. Started kind of after the seller stepped back in, started breaking structure, took out all the lows of this previous consolidated range. Started to break higher, but did not completely go into a premium, which it doesn't have to. If sellers are strong enough, then price started to trace back down or push back down. Now headed toward the lows again. I'll wait, just like with GBP AUD, since that did break down, waiting for that retracement. I anticipate this price to go ahead and target these lows and go ahead and break past this overall range to lower prices. Then I'll look for any type of retracement, any type of selling opportunity. But it could, this support could be strong enough to push back up. We'll wait to see if the buyers do step back in. But the only opportunity I'm looking for is any type of break and then retest, or any type of retracement after a break, any type of selling opportunity. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.